In this video, we will explore how conversion statistics work, what data they are based on, what groupings and filters are available, how to customize them for your company, and how to save template settings. All statistics are located in the Statistics mode. Let's collapse this menu to expand the workspace. Conversion statistics are the core statistics of your company. They are based on the order creation date and show how many orders enter your company daily and how they are distributed across your statuses. A configured statistics template is already applied here. You can also create and save different templates for yourself. Let's go through the columns. The columns with dates is a date grouping. By default, grouping by dates is always applied, where each row represents a date on which a certain number of orders were created. The total number of orders can be seen in the next column called Total. This means that in the statistics we can see how many orders enter your company each day, or in other words, how many orders were created each day. If an order was created on April 26 but moved to the approved status on April 27, it will still appear in the row of April 26 because it is considered an order from April 26, regardless of when it moved to another status. Dates highlighted in red are weekend, Saturday and Sunday. The following columns are your statuses. When you first start setting up statistics, you will have exactly as many columns as there are order statuses in your company. However, in conversion statistics, statuses with similar meanings can be combined into a single column. For example, if you have several statuses meaning orders are being processed, such as drafts, no answer, callback, they can all be grouped into one column called processing. This is configured under the gear icon. Here you can see all the columns in your statistics, and when expanded, you can see which statuses are included in each column. So by default, you have as many columns as you have statuses, but you can combine them in any way that is convenient for you. You can also rename columns under the gear icon, use emojis in the names, change colors, and rearrange columns. You can also add a new column. For example, many users add a column called Valid Leads, where they first include all statuses and then manually exclude spam. Let's try. Let's first include all statuses using this button and then manually exclude spam, leaving only the counter for valid leads. Please note that if not all statuses are enabled, a dot is displayed instead of a check mark. We recommend saving your template periodically while configuring the statistics. Click the floppy disk icon. So we have added all the columns we need. We always recommend starting with this step. Determine which stages of the business process you want to analyze and keep only those in the statistic. Now that all the main stages we are interested in are displayed as columns, let's look at the subcolumns. Each column has 4 of them: quantity, percentage, amount, and average order value. These are optional. For example, for approved orders, the amount and average order value are important to us, so we kept them enabled in this column. In other columns, we disabled them. Let's disable the subcolumns for our new valid leads column and resave our template. Each subcolumn can be sorted in ascending or descending order. In the quantity subcolumn, you will also see a small arrow. By clicking it or the entire cell, a parallel tab will open with the list of specific orders included in this selection. Clients often ask, if my sales are now spread across statuses like return, delivered, or in transit, how can I see how many orders were originally in approved? To do this, Inside the approved column, you need to enable all the statuses where your approved orders later move. That means you should include delivered orders, returned orders, and orders in transit here as well. Let's see how it looks in our template. Go to gear icon and expand the approved column. And then we see that this column includes different statuses, which means that order was approved before, like approved, sent, delivered, and returned. So delivered status can be included both in the approved column and the in delivered column. Orders will be counted in both places. However, nothing will be duplicated in the total column. It always shows the unique number of orders created in your company for a specific day. If the same statuses are included in multiple columns, you will see this indicator in the total column. This indicator warning you that the status has been added to more than one column. How do you calculate your order buyout delivered rate in this statistic view? We already have the delivered column, where we included statuses containing delivered completed orders. The only thing left is to change the percentage calculation. We want the percentage to be calculated based on approved orders rather than the total number of orders. You can switch the percentage calculation here. Then save the template. There is only a little left. Pay attention to the grouping and filtering panel. The main setting is dates. Here you have predefined options such as today, yesterday, week, this month, last month. By default, grouping is set by dates and the selected period is 1 day, but you can group statistics by months or years. In addition to grouping by dates, there are many grouping options, including nested groupings, for example by dates and webmasters or by webmasters and authors. Grouping by users is a great way to evaluate your employees' performance, but it only works if orders in your company are assigned to employees. This is done through a special trigger. If you do not have it configured, contact us and we will help you set it up. It's important that you can grant your employees access to statistics while hiding certain groupings from them. This button opens the filter panel. Filters and groupings can also be saved in a template. This button resets any template but doesn't delete it. You can have multiple templates for different purposes and switch between them easily. And finally, the statistic can be exported to Excel. The total row displays the final numbers for the selected statistics period, and the fraction icon shows the average value calculated as the arithmetic mean. We hope this video will be useful for you. If you still have any questions, feel free to contact us.